Jacob Riis Settlement House is a vital, and I can't stress enough, vital entity in our community for over 132 years. I had my first date here at Jacob Riis. I had my first kiss on the stage. We had movies in here. We roller skated. There was talent shows. So many things happened. It's like the center of our world. But due to COVID, you know, they had to stop that for a while. And a lot of our family members, seniors, especially our young youth, are suffering because they can't come to Jacob Riis like it was open before. And that's really a tragedy. We love our community center. Again, we'd be lost if we didn't have it.
Jacob A. Riis was a journalist and social reformer who came to New York from Denmark as an immigrant. And he lived on the Lower East Side in extreme poverty for the first few years, as many, many immigrants to New York did at the time. And he really developed an understanding of what the immigrant experience was all about. And he began to photograph it. Riis Settlement was founded by a group of women on the Lower East Side called the King's Daughters. They were Episcopal church women, and they wanted to help these same immigrant populations who were struggling. And Jacob Riis became aware of this. He began photographing it, and he developed a long relationship with the King's Daughters, which later became the King's Daughters Settlement House, and then which later was renamed Jacob A. Riis Neighborhood Settlement House because of the role he played in founding it. It started on Madison Street on the Lower East Side, and over the years began to branch out and do more and more work in the outer boroughs, and since 1950 has been solely serving the residents of Western Queens, thus its place here in the Queensbridge houses.
That first week of March 2020, we scrambled that week. It might have been the busiest week of my life, and we decided to use Zoom. We started sending out these emails, and we managed to get tiny little portions of the classes that were up. We got them going, and each semester we've kind of improved the process of doing these online classes, and now we have it down to a science.
The beginners, the students are going to talk about their countries and their culture.
My name is Pedro Perez.
My name is Maria Marrero.
We are from the Dominican Republic.
My name is Mervat Magar. I am from Egypt.
Riis Settlement serves New Yorkers from around the world through English language classes, through legal services, civics classes, civic engagement activities, free legal services, as well as case management to help folks navigate their new lives in New York City.
Language can be a real barrier for people. You can get along okay without English, but you can get a better job with more English. You can help your kids out in school. You can learn all the nuances of life here. And that's what we hope to do with our students.
We call the fourth winners bicyclists.
The English class will change my life. Here to help more people learn English so that we have the confidence to face the future life.
We also serve children and youth through our after-school programs, summer camps, and youth employment programs.
I don't have to worry about what my kids are doing when I'm still working. And not only that, when I'm taking them out early from Riis after school, because maybe I want to go home, my girls don't want to go. They're mad at me for picking them up early, which tells me that they're engaged in something in after school.
So when you come into the community center, you get welcomed. Of course, now we have to do health screenings, so the program is a little bit different. It's not like it was before, but it still is a place to come to grow.
Can you guess what it was before? A bottle. It was a bottle, a water bottle.
During the pandemic, we really had to alter a lot of our programming. The vast majority of our programming became virtual, but we also had to make that technology available to the populations that we serve. A lot of folks in our communities don't have access to broadband, don't have access to laptops. So we had to partner with philanthropic partners, with our government partners, and get these technologies to the folks who needed them most so that our services could continue.
I'm so proud of you.
We also have a teen program, which we service high school students, and we work with them academically, work with them in youth development, social emotional learning. This is a safe place for them within our community.
It helped me a lot. It helped me with graduating high school, and it helped me with getting into the college I wanted to go to.
It makes me feel nice that someone's there to help me through the difficult term.
It also helped me with experiencing things like going to Denmark, and it was a lot of great experiences with Reach.
The most gratifying experience, a part of the job, is to actually see the students flourish and achieve their goals. Because most of our students come from different backgrounds and are at-risk youth. So with the program, we give them a sense of support to get them to pass their classes, improve their grades, prepare for SATs, find a new source of confidence to believe in themselves in order to achieve their goals.
And the ultimate goal is to make sure that kids that are disadvantaged economically are able to find their way to college and/or employment.
Kelly, tell us about college real quick.
And I've committed to Brook.
I committed to Farmingdale State College.
I committed to City Tech. And I committed to Queensborough Community College. At first it was stressful, but then I realized it's like...
I've been here all my life. I played in this center, my kids went here, they babysitted my kids, I know them. So she said, why don't you join the senior center? So I said, senior? I forgot I was 60, you know? And she said, join the center, and I just came in here, and I felt this is where I was supposed to be.
If we didn't have Jacob Riis continuing even during COVID and partnering with the Tenant Association, with other entities, so that they continue services during COVID, but at a safe, practical manner.
Hi everyone, welcome to Bingo at the Virtual Senior Center.
I-18, I-18, she's 7. Bingo.
The bingo was fun because we did that every other day or so. And that was such a joy for us, you know, just sitting there saying bingo.
I know the children have their programs and, you know, seniors have their program, but it's just good for the community, period. I mean, it's a wonderful thing for seniors.
Today, Jacob Riis, again, feeds the seniors breakfast, lunch, and even a meal to take home for dinner.
The food distribution was one of the greatest things I think I ever did. Really, I really feel like that.
They have an art class, they have a photography class, they have all of that going on. Tai Chi was here, I was in part of that too.
And we get so much information, and there's so much to learn and so much, you know, that they're teaching us that you never knew before.
Because of the pandemic, well, things have changed, that's for sure.
But everybody's just great. It seems like everybody's happy. You know, we see each other once a week. You know, we do the virtual, and well, I'm in so many. I see all of them all the time.
Our hope for the future of Riis is that we continue to be able to thrive, pivot, and adapt, and that some of the services that we provide now actually become obsolete.
This is an active, vital entity in our community that is much needed. And I pray, they continue to do the wonderful work they've been doing.